With Punkpost, you can send beautifully handwritten cards through your phone, and they're all handwritten by artists. So you type your message, we take that message and handwrite it in a card and mail it off for you. Hi, my name is Lex. I'm the CEO of Punkpost, and we're based in San Francisco, but our artists are all around the US. Santiago, who's my partner plus business partner, he used to travel a ton, so he had a meeting in Boston. He was super nervous about it, so beforehand I had just sent a card to his hotel so he'd get it at check-in, like, you're gonna do great. For him, like, growing up, like, getting mail wasn't a huge thing. When he got that card, he was like, this thing is so simple, but the feeling is so strong and it feels really good. Afterwards, he was like, oh, I wanna send Lex a card back, but how do I, like, get a postage stamp? You know, so it's like all these things that go into a card that is super simple become a little bit laborious. When he got home, we were just talking about, you know, how cards make you feel so awesome and have a big impact. People have all these intentions of sending them. Like, we talk to so many people, like, I buy cards all the time, but then they like sit in a shoebox under their bed. These make people feel good. People want to send them. Like, what if we just help people make good on their good intentions and like kind of make a platform where they can come to a card store and we just write it and send it for them. We have like this unique situation where not only do we provide the card, but we also write the message. For example, we have a card that says, love you to the moon and back. Everyone was just writing that in their cards. So we're like, oh, we should just make that into a card. So really, like, our users inspire a lot of what we do. I think just seeing so many different artists and what they're doing is really inspiring, and I think that's something we really leverage as a community, is sharing tips and tricks, and I think that keeps all of us inspired, or at least wanting to learn. If you talk to our community, they'll say that's like the community is their favorite thing, and like being able to learn from each other. Technology at its best really makes us more human. Tangible products are something I think we'll always need and want, and especially as things move more digital, it makes things that are tangible even feel more special. No matter if someone writes you like the nicest text message or email, it's not the same as if it comes to you in the mail. There's like a feeling that can like totally change your day or change your week, and it makes you feel like someone's really thinking about you. With vinyl, same thing. Like, there's something fun about putting a record on a record player. It's more thoughtful, like you thought, I want to listen to this song, not just like someone served it up to me. Tangible is almost more important now. Digital is awesome. It gives us access to more and helps us learn more, but yeah, these old school items have a big place in our lives. People being from different places and having different day-to-day experiences, I think, affects the art. So you not only have different personalities, but different outlooks on like maybe an assignment you give. Our handwriting artists, you know, everyone kind of does that part-time. So it's like some people are in college, some people are stay-at-home moms, some people like have day jobs that are creatives. Coming home at night and like being able to write like these really, really nice messages kind of ends up being both a meditative like experience, because you really have to concentrate, and then like the nice messages that people write kind of become like a positive force in our lives, because you're like, oh my God, people really care about each other, which is nice to see. I think challenges with working with remote is always communication. As a designer, it's your personal work and you put a lot of yourself into it. So I think like being able to communicate in a way that's like constructive, but also like helps keep confidence high, I think like is probably the hardest part, but also the most enriching part, when you can nail it, when you feel like you're giving someone constructive feedback and they also feel like excited about it as well. Dribbble, it's like people who like your work looking for you, so it doesn't feel as like weird or random. It feels like the marketplace to make contact with designers that you see their work and you like appreciate it. Also, just in our card art, some of our handwriting artists are on Dribbble as well. Sometimes I see them throw up designs that I'm like, hey, could we do like a version of that for Punkpost? So I think like people just putting stuff into the world, you get to see it and like maybe it works for you, or maybe it inspires you to work with them. I think being super open to feedback. You don't know what the hell you're doing. As a small business owner, especially when you're starting out, it all feels really personal because it's like your idea. But at a certain point, it gets beyond you, and I think like also being honest about that and being like, yes, what this was like totally me, and maybe like now it's like part of this bigger group, which is also awesome and cool. It's different, but yeah, being open and learning, admitting when you F up, that's it. Yeah.